Good evening, hello, my name's Daniel, welcome to the channel. I love wearing full club kit on the watt bike. Not really. Just before I get started, check this out, new club kit, aero jersey. When you're absolutely clutching at straws for those marginal gains, as me and a few of my club mates are. Our very kind club secretary got in touch with a company called Epic Orange, who makes aero jerseys. We've upgraded the jersey that the club has, so long sleeves, a bit textured, nice tight fitting. The seams are really smooth, feels good. Just having a quick test out for 5 minutes or so, then I'll take it off so that I don't have to wash it. So today's Monday. This morning I ran 5 miles on the treadmill, just nice and easy, about 8.5 minute miling. And tonight I'm on the turbo for a fairly decent session. It's called Strength Endurance. So I think it's an hour in zone 2, and then it goes into the 3x30s, so 3x30 second hard. But whereas last week was like hard efforts, this week is basically go up the gears and almost treat it like a standing start. So see how that goes for 8 to 10 revolutions. So it should be big gear, gurning efforts. We'll see how they go. Okay, so this is getting hard. I'm an hour and 20 in total. I'm on my second 3x30 second block. And it's getting really hard, but all I'm thinking is, yesterday when I was getting dropped over the top of climbs, just because I didn't quite have that kick, that's what this is. So I've got to ramp up the gears, about 14 gears on the watt bike. I've lost count now as I'm talking. But basically get it really, so I can hardly turn the pedals over, go through this little gate, and turn on TriathlonDan. Ah. Good evening, Tuesday evening. I went for a swim earlier. I did 1.2k and I felt like an absolute flake. Honestly, I felt so weak, it was unbelievable, even weaker than normal. Anyway, after the swim, I've then come to the running club and we've been on the track and we've done a shorter session tonight because a lot of the lads are doing the cross-country relays this weekend. It's the National Cross-Country Relay Championships at Berry Hill in Mansfield, where I spent my teenage years running, and I found out this week that I've not been selected for the team, so that certainly spurred me on to do some more training and get in better shape and hopefully be picked next year. Absolutely fair enough, I wasn't good enough to get the team, so so be it. So tonight's session was 6x600 metres with 200 metres drag recovery. A lot of the lads were doing it sort of like tempo pace, but because I'm not racing at the weekend, I pushed on a bit harder. My 600s were all between 2:15 and 2:18, so that's about 5.5 minute miling, so fairly tasty for me. Good session, about 6.5 miles in total. Nice warm down, and I'm going to get home and get to bed. Night. Good afternoon, happy hump day, Wednesday lunchtime. Just ran 5 miles, 7.5 minute miling. Felt a bit tired from last night. Training at the minute is a lot of nothing special, but it's consistent, so I'm going to keep plugging away, keep these little runs going, and see how I get on. Good evening, Thursday evening. I did a session last night. I forgot to bring the camera in the garage, so I can't remember what it was, to be honest. Strength work, that's what it was. Some tough strength effort, big gear efforts, about 60 RPM. So now we're on Thursday. Tonight's theme is tempo, and as you'll notice, I've just done one clip to leg, one-legged drills. Now, you might be thinking, this is to give tri-si a chance. No, no such mercy. This is working on pedalling efficiency. Trying to pedal in a circle rather than a square. Maintaining contact with the pedal all the way around. It's actually really hard. Again, well out of my comfort zone. I'd never have done this myself, so great to have somebody else tell me to do it. Anyway, 45 seconds on each leg, and back into another minute tempo, both legs. Woo, feeling good. 6 times 30 second efforts to finish. This is the last one. Come on. Oh, good session. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Keep working. Hello, Friday lunchtime. You know what I'm going to say. 5 miles, 7.5 minute miling. Today is a little bit different because I found out this morning through a lot of other team members being injured, been selected for the National Cross Country Relays, which is tomorrow. So how to do a one-day taper by Daniel Ward. So nice easy run today, a few strides. See you tomorrow. Good afternoon, Saturday afternoon, and good afternoon from Berry Hill Park in Mansfield in Nottinghamshire. So this place holds a lot of memories for me. This is actually where I trained as a teenager. Mansfield Harriers was my first ever running club, and it's the club that I'm now a member of and I'm racing for today. So I'm at the National Cross Country Relay Championships. So I'm racing the senior men's. Each club can have up to 3 teams in. I've just scraped into the C team for Mansfield, so yeah, really happy to be there. 4 people on a team, 5k each person, 2 laps of 2.5k. That's about it. Now, it starts behind me down there. You do a little loop around a pond. I know it very well. I've done this many times before. It looks like there's actually a race coming up here now. So, very competitive. You know, you look at like inter-counties and county championships. This is another level. This is the national relays. Very often, those that are good in counties are nowhere here. Come on, lads. So yeah, it's a lot of pressure because obviously you're racing for a team. It's not just your own result you're after. It's you know, people are allowing you to run a certain time. So I'm going to give it my all. I've not ran this morning. I'm completely rested. I only did a steady run yesterday. So also I only found out yesterday that I was doing this. So I didn't really have too much of an easy week, but feel quite good. Gonna have a good warm up, have a quick look at the course, and give it some welly. Just have a look at some of the course. So my race is the last race of the day, so it's really cut up on the course, nice and muddy. Got the off-road shoes with me, but this is the finish. What a nasty little kick up. I've got to go up there twice. But yeah, you're right at the end. You've got a little steep at the beginning, and then it flattens out a bit, and then there's another rise to the finish. So cool little event. This is absolute filth. Blimey, proper cross-country conditions, I think. These are all the club tents around here. So I have to find my club tent and get my number. And that's about it then. There's a lot less faff with running other than triathlon. There's just find a number, put trainers on, and go, that's it. Right, wish me luck. So, most of you probably know how a relay works, but if you don't, first person goes and does the loop. The rest of the second leg, for me, lines up in this little box. When you see your second runner, or your first runner, before you, go over the line, you're then able to go. So you then go off and do your leg. So it gets a bit, I don't know, a bit boisterous in the pen sometimes, especially with the faster guys, but where my team's going to be, it might be a bit more chilled out. I'm in the C team on the second leg, so not really too much pressure. Hopefully people won't notice how many places I lose, but I'm just going to go for a walk now, and now I'm going to give it my all. So this is the track where I spent a lot of my time as a teenager. I haven't really done the full TriathlonDan history of life, but I did do a fair bit of running as a teenager, and then in my early 20s, backed off a lot, didn't do anything, got really fat, etc. But this is where TriathlonDan Phase 1 was built. A lot of people doing quite serious warm-ups. I don't really know what to do. I just went for a little jog around, got a bit muddy, and I'm ready. Well, that was horrible. God, it wasn't horrible. It was great. It was just super tough conditions. So muddy and sapping. It's not like an all-body workout. Like you're trying to keep yourself upright and twisting and turning. Oh, it was great. Ankle deep mud most of the way around. Real good fun. I'm just over 21 minutes for 5k, so just under 7-minute mile in. So to put it in perspective, I think I'm in about 19-minute 5k shape. So it's a good 2 and a bit minutes slower than a flat and fast course. But no, great fun. Our last runner just that course now. I'm just going to give him a cheer on and then get home and get all this mud showered off, I think. And Liz reckons I never buy her anything. National Cross Country Relay Championships t-shirts, 2 for a £5. That's better than an Ironman shop. You're welcome. Good morning, Sunday morning from the Peak District. Can you see anything, David?
That's a lot.
No. Very foggy. It's dry so far, a bit wet underfoot, but it's working out.
Yeah.
So annoyingly, that's all the footage I got. My GoPro, for some reason, the SD card error, whatever. Annoying. Got some good footage as well. Oh well. 62 miles in the bank. Normalised power of 268 watts. 18.8 miles an hour. 4,500 feet of climbing. It's a good workout, and we started doing a chain gang towards the end. Ugh, pain. Liz, what did you do?
I did 32 miles. Average 16.2 miles an hour.
Oh, well done.
It was quite flat though, so.
Yeah, and you had a cafe start, didn't you?
Yeah, nice
Just-
cafe start.
So it's now Sunday afternoon. We're going to head out for a run. We're going to do between 4 and 5 miles, just nice and steady. And we're going to talk to each other or something. So I'll let you know how that goes. There we go. 5.3 miles. Liz, how was it?
Good, nice big hill to finish.
And what did you say whilst we were on that hill?
I felt strong.
No, you actually said, "I'm so strong." is what you said. So yeah, great week of training for both of us, really, hasn't it? So I've just done just over 30 miles of running again. That's the 4th week on a track. I've been over 30 miles, so I'm really happy with that. 150 odd miles of cycling. Good week. One swim as well. What about you?
Well, not quite that much.
No, but you've had a good week, haven't you?
Yeah, I've had 4 good sessions.
Yeah,
so
great.
The main thing.
Alright, so that is the end of this week's training diary. Thank you very much for watching. Now we are going to shortly record our Q&A video, so keep an eye out for that dropping this week. Thank you to all those for the questions. If you've got any last minute ones, drop them in the comments down below and we'll get to them. See you later.